Hello YouTube, this is DeAndre Dobbs. Happy Wednesday, June the 21st, 2023. Good morning, good afternoon. I'm back with another YouTube video today. And it's still Pride Month. Happy Pride Month to everyone in our LGBTQIA community. And I know Juneteenth is gone. Happy Juneteenth as well. And I want to wish y'all a happy Wednesday, happy Juneteenth. And I'm back with another YouTube video today. And I am outside, and I'm sitting on the porch, and I'm a little sweaty because it's a little, a little warm out here, and look like it wants to rain. So the video I'm doing today is going to be a good video. It's going to be a kind of quick video before it starts to rain, and I'm going to just take my time and do what I said I was going to do and do this video. And today we're going to be talking about the legendary and legend and past Motown singer Tammi Terrell. I'm going to be talking about Tammi Terrell, and this is who I'm going to be doing a video about. So I hope you all enjoy this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and watch all my videos that you will like past, upcoming. Watch them all. I promise you'll like my channel. So let's get to it. Let me get this straightened out, you guys. Okay, so let's get started with this video. Okay, so the reason I'm doing this video is because a family member requested this video. I'm just gonna say they requested it because they say you should do a video about Tammi Terrell because people seem to have forgotten about her. And I thought about it. I said, you know what, I can and I will. So this is the video. So I hope you all like it. Whoever requested this video, I hope you like it as well. So here we go. In just a second. Okay, you guys, I'm back. I'm sorry about that interruption. So we finna get to this video. And if I forget something, what I always tell you guys to do, let me know. Comment in my comment section, description section, my social medias. Tell me. My social, okay, yeah, just tell me. Okay, here we go. So, Tammi Terrell, that's what I know as Tammi Terrell. She seems to be forgotten in the music world, especially when it comes to soul and, the music that relaxes you. Okay, she was born in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. She also, she loved to sing. And she is most remembered for singing with Marvin Gaye. She's most remembered with singing with Marvin Gaye and having unbelievable and very conditional and, to me, very rememberable and legendary hits, such as "You're All I Need to Get By," "Ain't No Mountain High Enough," "There's Nothing Like the Real Thing, Baby," and "Your Precious Love." Those are the hits that she had when she was with Marvin Gaye singing. And a bunch of people probably think I'm tell you, a bunch of people think that Marvin Gaye and Tammi Terrell, they was girlfriend and boyfriend. No. I don't think it was that way. What I think it was, Tammi Terrell and Marvin Gaye, they crossed paths in a good way. And when they crossed paths, I'm gonna take these glasses off, in a good way, in the most memorable way, they met Berry Gordy. I'm just going by what I think is what happened. They met Berry Gordy because I think Marvin Gaye, he was already in Motown. And I think at that time when Tammi Terrell, she was in her teens, she met Marvin Gaye and introduced her to Berry Gordy, the owner of Motown at that time. And I think when they crossed paths, Marvin Gaye and Tammi Terrell, I believe they struck gold. That's when they struck gold. That's when they made these wonderful traditional songs. The songs that I named. Ain't Nothing Like the Real Thing, Baby. Ain't No Mountain High Enough. And You're All I Need to Get By. Those are some wonderful hits that Tammi Terrell and Marvin Gaye did together. And let's not forget, Marvin Gaye, he was already a singer in his own right at that time. Hold on, you guys. Okay, you guys, I'm back again with this. I'm gonna finish this video. I'm back. I'm sorry for the interruption. So let me get back to this. I know it's hot out here. That's why I'm sweating. Now back what I was telling you, had all those wonderful hits Tammi Terrell and Marvin Gaye did. So that's what I believe they crossed paths. And you know, she came into Motown when she was 17 years old in 1965. I'm speaking from my heart and from my soul and from my mind, okay? And if I got any facts wrong, please let me know. And for this, I want to give a special shout out to Ashley Say So, because she inspired me to do YouTube. She's one of the YouTubers that inspired me, alongside one of my best friends. You know who you are. Thank you. I'm gonna give y'all a shout out, and I'm gonna give Ashley Say So a shout out and a tag. Yeah. So she was 17 years old in 1965, and that's when she entered Motown. And you know, and she had hits like what I just named. She continued to be successful. And you know, when you become successful, you know, and it is claimed that, you know, before she got in the music world, when Tammi Terrell was a little girl, when she was 11 years old, she was raped by 3 boys that was older than her, I believe. And she was sexually assaulted. So now, you know, this behavior, her getting sexually assaulted, I know this might not have nothing to do with the music, but it's related to Tammi Terrell. This is about Tammi Terrell. And I'm just going ahead and put it all out there. I'm not going to hide anything. She was sexually assaulted by 3 boys. And this behavior, it caused her to act fast. It caused her to act out. She was very, you know, she was very feisty, spicy. And, you know, she had that appeal. And, you know, at that time, you know, when that happened to you, it can damper the change in your behavior. I'm just gonna go on and tell you, it can damper the change in your behavior. So that's what I believe what happened with that. Hold on, you guys. Get my coffee. That's my coffee I'm drinking, y'all. And that's what happened. And, you know, and then at that time, you know, she dated a bunch of, you know, singers, like not a bunch of singers, but she dated James Brown. But let me tell you something about when she was with James Brown. When she was with James Brown, you know, it was this incident, you know, where James Brown was with Tammi Terrell. They dated, everything was going good. She was 17 and James Brown was a little older. So at the show that James Brown did, Tammi Terrell was not in his corner. And so after that, when Tammi Terrell wasn't in his corner after the set went off, he was looking when he was performing, didn't see Tammi Terrell. So when the set ended, he got off that stage and went back there, and he closed the door and locked it, found Tammi Terrell, and went to work on her. He was beating her so bad that she was bleeding. She was pumping up blood. Broke her nose, broke her jaw, everything. She was beaten up by James Brown, because James Brown is known to have a temper and is known to do some very out of the wall stuff. No disrespect to the legend, no disrespect to Tammi Terrell. I'm just putting it all out there. May they both rest in peace, but that's how it was. So one of his band members, they heard about it, and that's who called her mother. One of James Brown's band members called Tammi Terrell's mama, and she left James Brown, and she was never seen with James Brown again. And then after that, she was with her mama, and then, I guess she had to get herself together. Then she was with David Ruffin in that relationship. That did not go as well at all. They was being on each other as well. And for some reason, it is claimed that David Ruffin hit Tammi Terrell with a motorcycle helmet in her head. Now, let me tell you about that. It is claimed, and this is true, that Tammi Terrell, she was diagnosed with brain cancer, a brain tumor in her head, which caused her passing away in 1970 at the age of 24. And, when you think about it, Tammi Terrell, she is one of the best. She is one of the legends that, at the peak of her time. And I'm finna go on to be honest with y'all. And I'm going to go on and put this out there. And I'm going to go on and say this. No disrespect to this no disrespect to this singer. But facts are facts, and I'm going to speak my facts. And if y'all don't like it, y'all can easily click off this video. Like I said, no disrespect. I'm with the facts. I feel like it took Tammi Terrell to pass away. It took Tammi Terrell to pass away for Diana Ross to get more relevant and well out there, because it's kind of like when Tammi Terrell died, that's when Diana Ross started raising up and started being relevant. Not that she wasn't relevant at the time. We all know that Diana Ross was with the Supremes, and she was the lead of that group in the Supremes. But I feel like if Tammi Terrell didn't pass away or didn't die of that illness that she had, I feel like Diana Ross wouldn't be where she is today. So I kind of feel like Diana Ross kind of took Tammi Terrell's spotlight when she passed away. Not putting Diana Ross down. I'm not putting Diana Ross down. I just feel like if Tammi Terrell didn't pass away, I feel like Diana Ross, she wouldn't be as big as she is, because Tammi Terrell in the peak of her career was getting very big and very noticeable, and she was a very legendary singer. Like, you can't talk about Diana Ross without talking about Tammi Terrell, because to me, if it wouldn't be no Diana Ross if it wasn't no Tammi Terrell. If it wasn't no Tammi Terrell, it wouldn't be no Diana Ross. So I'm not disrespecting Diana. I feel like Diana just stole Tammi Terrell's spotlight when she passed, because Tammi Terrell did not deserve to go through what she went through. And Tammi Terrell, to me, will always be a legendary singer and a legendary legend, especially her and Marvin Gaye, because her and Marvin Gaye, Tammi Terrell and Marvin Gaye, they did wonders and they made magic together. So say what you want, they made a bunch of magic together. And so Tammi Terrell, in her later years, she got sick, and she couldn't do as much because she had to have surgery on her head because of her brain tumor. And it is said that when Marvin Gaye was performing somewhere, and Tammi Terrell was in a wheelchair, and she came and surprised Marvin Gaye at one of his performances. And when he was singing "You're All I Need to Get By," here comes Tammi Terrell. She's easily getting up and wants to sing with Marvin Gaye, so she does. Because she was still sick at the time. That lets you know legends are still with us. Legends do exist. Legends are real. And that's the very important thing about Tammi Terrell. Because one thing about Tammi Terrell, she always was ready to sing. She's the one that brought Marvin Gaye out of his shell. And I think that's the most important thing. Tammi Terrell helped Marvin Gaye get to where he is. And I know Marvin Gaye is appreciative of that. He was very appreciative. But I'm going to go ahead and say this. Tammi Terrell, she was very legendary. And that's why we should always remember Tammi Terrell. Because if it wasn't for Tammi Terrell, none of these upcoming singers wouldn't be here. None of these other singers and performers wouldn't be here, because I feel like Tammi Terrell, she set the bar for young black women that like to sing soul and R&B music that makes you feel it in your gut, that makes you want to cry, that makes you want to move, that makes you feel that something special, that makes you think about certain things in life. That's what I feel about Tammi Terrell. She's the trendsetter. She will not be forgotten. I will never forget Tammi Terrell because she was a legend. And let me tell you, in Tammi Terrell, she was a bad woman. Not bad, but she was bad. Like, she was a beautiful woman. And she was legendary. And she spoke her mind. Like, she didn't let people run over her. And all the things that she did, and whatever she went through, she continued to do what she loved to do. So that's why I say Tammi Terrell, she is one of the best. And like I said, Marvin Gaye, Tammi Terrell, they made magic. Because I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think that there was anybody else that sparked sparks and magic like Tammi Terrell and Marvin Gaye. They had a real close friendship. And when Tammi Terrell passed away in 1970, it did something to Marvin Gaye. And I don't think none of the peoples in Motown was invited to her funeral. That's what is claimed that Tammi Terrell's family wanted. Like, no one at Motown came to her funeral. Marvin Gaye was the only person that was able to come to her funeral. And I guess Tammi Terrell family feels like that they was responsible for her death, that, you know, she was with these peoples, and I guess her family felt like she wasn't being taken care of or anything like that. And which is understandable, because, you know, when you get out there in that spotlight in the Hollywood world, you don't know, is you coming or going? You don't know what it's like for a person. So I can completely understand that. And it is said that Tammi Terrell, she finally found love. I forgot his name, but she knowed him for a while. It said she's finally found love. She was with this man to her dying day. And so, you know, I'm going to remember Tammi Terrell, and I'm going to remember any of the legends that I think deserves to be remembered that made a good mark on this world. But let me tell y'all something. I'm a young soul. I'm a young soul in this old body, you know, in this body. I'm 28 years old, and I love classic music. I love the 1960s Motown, 1970s Motown, peoples that paved the way. Tammi Terrell, Smokey Robinson, The Temptations, The Four Tops. You got those legendary, the Marvelettes, the Miracles. You got all of these peoples that paved the way for us. You got peoples like the Supremes. I got a couple of songs of them I like. But like I said, in Tammi Terrell and Marvin Gaye, you got all of this. Let me tell y'all something. Back then, before our generation and this new generation that it is now came up, that was the music that peoples had, that you can listen to. The calm music, the music, you know how people talk to you and tell you what's real in their songs? That was real life stuff. They will tell you what they went through. They'll tell you some real life stuff, relationship stuff, problems. You got it. You had music back then that'll make you feel something, that'll make you jump up on your feet, dance, have a good time, fall in love, eat, have parties and stuff. Remember the old days. You got peoples like that. And you have peoples like Al Green, Stevie Wonder, Johnny Taylor, Aretha Franklin. You had all this music. You had all of these music. Gladys Knight, Patti LaBelle. You had all of this music. But now in this new generation, it's kind of like it's not the same, because peoples don't sing about how they feel anymore. They don't sing about what it was like. They don't sing about nothing with feeling. All they sing about now, and then you got these rappers, they ain't singing about nothing as well. These 2-year-old rappers that think they rapping, but ain't rapping about nothing. But I can't say anything because the generation has changed. And that's how I feel like Tammi Terrell, she's paved the way for a bunch of peoples. And Tammi Terrell, she passed away in March of 1970. She passed away in 1970 at the age of 24 in her hometown of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So that will be my new video, you guys. Like, comment, subscribe. And I promise you I will be back with another video, and I hope you enjoy. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I did my best, and I will be back with a new video as soon as possible. Happy Pride Month to everyone. Happy late Juneteenth, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Like, comment, subscribe on my channel. Follow me and everything. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. I love you all. Bye-bye.